The truth was slowly coming to light, but we still lacked one crucial piece of evidence. That was proof that Christine and her husband had known all along that I was a child. Otherwise, they could shift the blame onto the doctors. But getting them to admit it was nearly impossible. Then the detective learned they had divorced, and that Michael had returned to the United States. On top of that, Michael had been accused of domestic abuse and had lost custody of his children. This time, he was finally willing to help the detective and reveal that Christine had mistreated me. The purpose of the mistreatment was to pressure me into admitting I was an adult.
She was obsessed. She, convinced that Natalia was an adult. And this was the time when doctors were already telling us she was probably 8 or 9.
They had known from the very beginning that I was underage. Michael believed that accusing his ex-wife of child abuse would help him regain custody of his son. He suddenly realized if the charges were proven, he would be an accomplice. So he had no choice but to stand with her again.
Deirdre thinks that our case is win or lose, based on how the public feels about us. And that folks just love a good American family.
A fierce public battle soon erupted. This legal fight over my age lasted 5 full years.
I didn't want to admit it at that time, that my husband and I were struggling.
It was 2014. We'd been in Canada almost a year. And
this was 2010. I had just discovered Natalia's hair.
It was 2012. She stole my son's toy car and...
2012. She tried to pull me into electric fence. My coffee. It was 2009. Monster.
Killer.
A sociopath.
In the end, Christine and her husband were finally arrested. I chose to speak out in public, but the host asked sharp questions.
Were you a 22-year-old scam artist? Or an 8-year-old child left for dead?
In the past, I might have felt confused, but now, I firmly told everyone I'm an 8-year-old child. Those allegations that I tried to harm someone were completely fabricated.
Poison in Christine's coffee?
I was cleaning the kitchen, like she told me to. I have my spray bottle in my hand next to her coffee. She starts screaming.
Christine Barnett also claims you pushed her into an electric fence.
The woman tripped. Then all of a sudden, she starts screaming I pushed her.
And our lawyer, talked to the farm who owns that fence. It wasn't even on.
These stories were all lies created by Christine. Adopting me in the beginning was only part of her plan. She wanted to build the image of a parenting expert by claiming to rescue a disabled child. After all, her eldest son was her success story, which gave her great confidence at the time. But as time went on, she realized she could not live up to the model mother image, and my health problems persisted, requiring ongoing surgeries to ease the pain. So she began looking for ways to get rid of me, and carefully crafted this outrageous lie.